Hello, and welcome to today's review, in which we're going to talk about The Mandalorian Episode 5, The Gunslinger. This episode is going to be actually not as hard to talk about the non-spoiler nature of these little episodic reviews than, like, say, last week's. Because this episode, while I enjoyed, didn't feel like it was part of the overall theme. It was kind of like a shadow game kind of thing. We have the Mandalorian landing on Tatooine and helping a bounty hunter essentially with his first bounty. It goes the way it is, but it shows some interesting things about the Mandalorian and about Tatooine in general. He talks to Tusken Raiders. He knows about Tusken Raiders. He knows about this planet and its local inhabitants. He's been here before, and we learn that when talking to what they consider outsiders, Tusken Raiders use a type of sign language that I thought was really cool, and it was it was fun, but it was just like, eh. My favorite parts about this episode, and specifically, is the Mandalorian lands at a hangar, and he needs some repairs. The lady that runs the hangar is by far the best thing in this episode. She's funny. She's just kind of like whatever, takes no gruff, and just she's a smart aleck of a Tatooine lady, and I really enjoy that character. We also meet Ming-Na Wang's character that we heard about in the prelude of the series. As always, Ming-Na really killed it as an actress here. Her performance was stellar. This episode's directed by Dave Faloni, and we kind of start to see that it starts a shadow game kind of thing. We're 5 episodes in. We got what, 3 episodes left, and we're just now starting to see what's going on. But we got such a small taste in this one that you really can wait until next week to watch this one. I think, unless you're like me and you have to see it. It just kind of it feels a little bit like filler, but at the same time, it's starting to set up the end game. With that being said, I watched this week's episode of Mandalorian and I'm like, is it worth buying Disney Plus for? And this morning when I got up to see it, I'm like, yeah, this episode's gonna be awesome. It's definitely the reason to get HBO or HBO Plus. Wow. Hopefully I didn't say that before, but this is absolutely one of the main reasons to get Disney Plus. You have a few handfuls of original content that's all right. I'm personally enjoying the documentaries from uh, National Geographic, and I haven't looked yet, but I'm going to go and see if one of the cartoons that I loved as a kid, or at least constantly get the theme songs stuck in my head even now, is on here. I'm a DuckTales from the 80s. I am a Tailspin, a Darkwing Duck. We see a lot of at least DuckTales and Darkwing Duck are on there. I'm not sure about Tailspin. I have to check. But the one I really want to see, really want to see, is Gummy Bears. Disney's Gummy Bears. If that's on there, I'm gonna be like, yeah, this is absolutely the reason to buy it. But with that kind of offside, Thor Ragnarok's now out there, so there's another MCU show to watch for it. But yeah, this episode was just it was all right. It's not my favorite. It's hard to say when you like every episode which one's your least favorite, but it's all right. And it definitely gives you an idea about Beskar and Tatooine and its inhabitants. With that being said, do you have Disney Plus? What is your favorite show that you've seen on there? And are you enjoying The Mandalorian? Go ahead and leave a comment below. Let me know where you sit with Disney Plus. Um, and as always, if you are enjoying the content that I'm bringing to you, go ahead and hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And until next time, have a great night.